Hello. I'm back with more profiles for Digimon. Um, I know I haven't been posting in the past formats, so I haven't actually been doing well. Sorry, but this time, I'll be posting profiles even if I don't do well. So just crazy ideas or decks that I do well. Today we have a deck that I did do well, so get excited for that. We have ImperialDramon plus Ulforce. So let's check it out. Of course, we're starting with the eggs. We have Demi-Vmon. If you have jamming and you're attacking, you draw one. And we have Upamon. So this deck is pretty much has a lot of jamming. If you've played Imperial Dramon before, you'll know that that's the case. So because they're jamming, you don't really care about the DP hitting into security. So why not get the draw? Get more consistency and you'll see more of your pieces. Same thing with Upamon, just for the draw power. Just a secondary egg for Demi-Vmon. And we'll start with rookies. And the rookie that started this idea for me is Dracomon. So Dracomon's effect is on play, you reveal the top 3 cards of your deck and add one Digimon with Dramon in the name and place the remaining cards to the bottom of your deck. So pretty much helps you dig for your Dramon cards. And why this started this idea? ImperialDramon has Dramon in it and UlforceVeedramon has Dramon in it. So the Ulforce line can be searched by this, and for the ImperialDramon line, it's the Pale Dramon and ImperialDramon itself can be added with this card. So that's why it's really good, because it improves the consistency to searching your important combo piece, which is pretty much Pale Dramon into ImperialDramon. So yeah, that's why this deck happened. Next we have 4 of the starter deck Vmons. His effect is your turn. If your opponent has a level 6 or higher Digimon in play, you can evolve this into an UlforceVeedramon for 4 cost. So pretty much this helps you warp Digivolve if your opponent already has a level 6. Didn't really come up much for me, but his inheritable effect is what's really good. So when attacking, if you have 7 or fewer cards in hand, you draw 1. So this helps you get to that 8 or above hand count, which is pretty crucial in this deck. And you're drawing cards anyway, it helps you be more consistent, so why not? Then playing 3 Electmons, 3 vanilla rookies. The 2 cost is somewhat important in this format, just so you have a variety of costs in rookies, because of some option cards that looks at deleting all the same costs. So if you have different cost rookies, then only one of them will be destroyed in that case. And its 2 cost rookie helps with choking and just pressure in general. 2 Gabumons just helps with the draw. You can probably replace it with another Dracomon or Electmon. Yeah, just wanted to have a bit of variety, see what works, see what doesn't. But yeah, Gabumon was nice, just 1 play, draw 1. And then 2 tech spots. I played Vmon. Yes, it's only one of the jamming Vmon this time because we normally want to evolve now, not really swing with it, because we want to do the combo as quickly as possible. So if you just evolve in the breeding, bring out Vmon, you're already kind of delaying yourself by a bit. So yeah, we want the ones with inherit instead. And the other one is Madoki Betamon. A lot of the decks are playing memory boost, and against blue they have Hammer Spark and memory gaining effects too. So why not play this? Purple also has a lot of memory gaining effects too. Okay, off to level 4. This is the best addition to the deck. We have the starter deck Veedramon. Inherent effect is if you have 8 or more cards in hand, when attacking you can return one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. So it's not once per turn. So when you're attacking multiple times with Veedramon under it, you can potentially return 3 level 3s if you have the ImperialDramon combo. But in general, just swinging with a jamming, you can return one of your opponent's level 3. Even now with the Rookie Rush version of Bond, they're gonna have plenty of rookies for you to return. Against Chessmon, they have Sistermon to return, the level 3 one. So yeah, a lot of good uses for this one. And Dex in general just sometimes has a level 3 on board, so you can slow them down that way. Oh, and final thing is a 4-2. You know, if you've watched one of previous videos, I liked my 4-2s. Then we have 3 Silamons. So just a 1-cost blocker. I didn't choose to go for the Grizzlymon. I know this one dies to a few breakpoints with a 5k, especially with the Chessmon, and if you're still playing against the Lord Knight, it still dies to a combo there. But I'm mainly playing him for the 1-cost Evo, and if I really do need a blocker in some cases, it's just a nice blocker anyway. Because we're an aggressive deck, we want to be putting the pressure, not really putting up blockers, so don't really care too much about the Grizzlymon. Then 2 Lobomons. Could probably bump this up more, but we're not playing that many Tamers, so only playing 2. Lobomon's being a really good card in blue in general, and if you're playing Tamers and you can finish for game with Lobomon, why not play him, right? Got 2 Tobiamon, just another 1-cost to evolve. Could be Gorillamon, it's up to your preference. But I just like being able to hard play this for 3, and in case I brick. So yeah, I don't want to play pay 6 to play level 4 like that. And just a one-off tech, same as the Vmon. We're playing X Vmon, and funny enough, it did came up a few times. So yeah, I'll probably keep this X Vmon still there. Finishing off games when your level 4 survives. Yeah, it's really good. Or your Vmon survives, and you can attack for 1 more. So pretty much similar to Lobomon, could be comparable to that. 2-cost final blow kind of thing. And moving on to level 5. Of course, it's ImperialDramon deck, so we have 4 Paildramon. So the combo is you attack with Paildramon with jamming, you evolve it into an ImperialDramon, and ImperialDramon on Digivolve unsuspends everything with jamming, so itself has jamming, unsuspends itself. And then Inheritable of Paildramon, when attacking, if it has an ImperialDramon in the name, you unsuspend the Digimon. So that basically is a 3-attack combo. Next, secondary to that is Veedramon from the starter deck. Again, he has jamming, but inherit is if you have 8 or more cards in hand, this Digimon gets security +1. So is basically the same as your Weregurumon promo, where if you have 8 cards in hand, gains security +1. So that's really good. But this one has jamming, so it has a secondary purpose. You can just keep attacking him and with him until you get to your pieces. Then we have 4 ImperialDramon. Yes, this is still ImperialDramon deck, so we want to play him. You're mainly going to be evolving him on the Paildramon, not the Veedramon, because if you're evolving it from a Paildramon, its cost, the evolution cost becomes 3 instead of the 5. So in some cases, when you really don't have Paildramon and you do have 5 memory, you can still do 3 checks. because attacking with ImperialDramon is 1, evolving into ImperialDramon unsuspends, and the inherit of ImperialDramon is for 2 checks. So that's basically a 3-check combo still. The difference is the 2 checks is afterwards, so you can't really use it to finish off 2 securities. For example, if they have 2 securities, you can't finish them off there. If they have 1 security, then you can. Then playing 2 Ulforce from the starter deck. It's both a good offensive and defensive card, because on Digivolve you can return a level 4 or lower Digimon on your opponent's battle area. So I've pretty much returned a few level 4s, mainly blockers, and it sets them back pretty hard. And its other effect is when attacking once per turn, if you have 8 or more cards in hand, you can unsuspend him. So if you combo this with ImperialDramon and you have 8 or more cards in hand, you can pretty much check 4 securities with Ulforce. And then playing 2 Omnimon Blitz. We're pretty much trying to close off the game in 1 turn, so this is pretty much giving you that final attack. Heading to options, playing 3 Memory Boost. We just want to get to our pieces as fast as we can. And also, if you don't have your tamer, Memory Boost helps you do the combo because it will guarantee a 3 memory, because they will at least pass you to 1 memory, and you can use the Memory Boost to go up to 3. And that way you can go in from your ImperialDramon into your ImperialDramon to do the combo. And also, if you are going for the Ulforce combo instead, and you have 2 Memory Boost or 1 Memory Boost plus a Davis tamer, then you can attack with your Ulforce. But normally with Ulforce you don't need to have that memory, because you can keep him in the breeding together with your ImperialDramon. The ImperialDramon does not need to attack. It's the Ulforce that unsuspends itself. Then playing 3 Cocytus Breaths. I think this format, blowout cards like this that you can see in the security is really important. And Cocytus Breath is a pretty good card this format. Being able to set back your opponent by 1 turn. Imagine not having a full stack, for example, in Jesmon decks or any decks that needs evolutions. If you set them back and they don't have the pieces, then you're in a pretty good position from there on. And yeah, just seeing it in security is really good. The last 3 cards, 3 Davis, pretty much the best tamer for blue. Again, helps you get your pieces together. So we have so many cards here that gets your pieces, you got so many draws. So you're gonna see your combo more often. And that's why I thought this was a pretty good deck. So you have Dracomon, Davis, and Memory Boost to search through your pieces pretty much. And yeah, that's about it for the deck profile. I'll be back with more in the future. Hope you liked this deck, and let me know what you think in the comments below. And I'll see you next time.
I could always be the one you wanna call when it's cold outside. I will always be the one that's right here standing